Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is Cathy, my lovely model. We've done a gold smoky eye and a neutral lip, so I hope you guys enjoy. So to prep Cathy's skin, I'm using Embryollisse's moisturizing cream all over the skin. I'm using MAC 135 brush. I'm just having a feel of Cathy's skin just so we know that the product has absorbed. Because Cathy has told me she has an oily T-zone, I'm using Benefit's Porefessional primer in only her T-zone. For everywhere else on the skin that I haven't applied that primer, I'm using MAC's Strobe cream in Peachlite for a bit of luminosity. So to prep Cathy's eyes, I'm using Napoleon Perdis's Pro Palette Concealer. I've just mixed the light and the dark colour together to get the perfect colour for Cathy. So what I've done is I've lined underneath her brows and I'm just dragging that product down to her lash line. So this is a base for her eyeshadow and it will also just help to hide any discoloration on the lids. All the eyeshadows that I've used on Cathy is from Makeup Geek. So to set the concealer, I'm using Creme all over the lid. For Cathy's transition shade, I'm using Frappe, just focusing that colour on the outer V and I'm bringing whatever's left over onto the crease. To give a bit of depth, I'm using Mocha on the outer V and I'm just cleaning up any harsh lines using MAC 217 just to blend it out and make sure that it's seamless. Using that 217 brush, I'm just grabbing Americano and darkening the eyes up. You'll notice when I do apply eyeshadow with a small brush, I do tend to swap it for a big blending brush just so we can smoke out any harsh lines. Using MAC's 239 flat eyeshadow brush, I'm laying down Magic Act on 2/3 of Cathy's lid. Going in with the big blending brush, I'm just blending out any harsh lines from Magic Act. To smoke out the lower lash line, I'm using Sigma's E34 bullet brush, just using Frappe all over the lash line. And then going in with Sigma's E20 short shader brush, I'm focusing the darker colour just on the outer corner, so that's Americano. So with that same brush, I'm just darkening up the upper lash line and just blending it out. So taking a white, I'm just cleaning up the mess underneath Cathy's eyes and just prepping for foundation. For foundation, I'm using Cathy's, which is Giorgio Amarni Luminous Silk Foundation in 6.5, along with her Real Techniques buffing brush. So for concealer, we've used Pro Longwear Concealer in NC35 and NC42. And I've just applied that with Real Techniques pointed foundation brush. Other than underneath the eyes, I like to apply the concealer on the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, on top of the cupid's bow, and the chin. To blend out the concealer, I'm using Real Techniques setting brush. To set Cathy's foundation, I'm using Mercier's translucent powder and I'm just pressing that into the skin with the MAC 150 brush. So Cathy was very adamant that I bake underneath her eyes, so I just grabbed a fair bit of powder along with the setting brush. Because we've added that concealer underneath the eyes, I'm just going in with that bullet brush just to blend out any harshness. My favourite eyeliner for clients is the Paint Box Gel Liner. I'm just using the Napoleon Perdis G5 angle brush. Moving on to brows, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pro palette in taupe. I'm just using the MAC 266 angled brush to line the brows and also fill it in with the product. So with eyebrow hairs, you want to follow the direction that the eyebrow hairs are growing, just so it looks more natural. To set Cathy's brows, we're using Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara by Essence. And for lashes, we're using Red Cherry Eyelashes in the number 43. To contour Cathy's face, I'm using the Too Faced Cocoa Contour, and I'm using the shade Dark Cocoa. So the brush that I'm using is a MAC 168 brush. For blush, I'm using Peaches by MAC, and I'm using the same brush to apply it onto her cheeks. For highlighting, we've used MAC Nutcracker Sweet Peach Face Compact and MAC's Global Glow Mineralize Skin Finish. So now that the lash glue has dried, I'm just applying a bit of gel liner on top. Moving on to lips, we're using MAC's Lip Liner in Spice, and on top of that we're just going to apply on Viva Glam 2. So for nose contouring, I'm using that same shade from the Too Faced Cocoa Contour, so it's the Dark Cocoa, and I'm using a brush that I got from the Urban Decay Naked palette. So I wanted Cathy to glow a little bit more, so I'm going on top with the Balm Merry Luminizer. And to finish off this makeup look, we're going in with MAC's Fix Plus just to set and give a bit of hydration. So I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial that Cathy and I did. Cathy should also have a video of herself applying makeup on myself, so make sure you check it out. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.